Hi, folks. Well, this is me again, telling you I'm me, or am I inviting you to be me? The consciousness of a field, no longer approven by other. Will you no longer approve you not, or will you approve you now to be the real you in flesh and not living by it the way that men do commonly? Or will you be the elite of the heavens? This is the cosmic classroom. And I am one of many ones who seek not to be saved by other. For I am no longer holding to their outcome promised me. I am no more of their promised land. I am no more there as was taught. I am changing everything. And Israel is among my heavens. The heaven of me, the heavenated, with joy, love effervescent. Changing my cameras around. So yesterday I had a nice surprise in the afternoon. Made a little trip to the grocery store. Thought, just kind of on a whim, decided to stop at one of the little resale shops. And lo and behold, I took my time, looked around closely, and saw a couple of lights. Really nice. Looked kind of like floodlights mounted on tripods. Picked them up, very, very light. Gosh, telescoping. And here's a remote control. $12 a piece. So I plug them in, they work, the remote control works. And I came home with them, or they came home with me. So it was really interesting yesterday afternoon when I was listening to the recording of what I taught yesterday morning, the cosmic classroom. And of course, I've said this many times before, but it was so interesting. Changing your light room. I don't know, I kind of enjoyed it, you see. Because when love is in charge of your life, you live a different life. You're no longer worried about the outcome. You let a lot of things float by or just go by, go down the river. They don't affect you because you're not dependent upon them. So you learn to let in the cosmic classroom, where you will not be afraid of other. No longer afraid of lack. No longer afraid of being alone. No longer afraid of isolation. No longer afraid of changing your light room or being open to a new idea, a new fantasy not, or are you the facade of no other? Are you changing your life in your cosmic classroom? Are you letting your life no more change you into it to be the fleeting of all the circumstances around you? Hi, Igor. Hi, whoever you are. Wherever you are, I am the cosmic me, an old man in Eureka Springs. Not flesh limited to saying you don't need to be limited to flesh either. But have a contentment, a praise not for other. Or will you appraise you worthy to be the real you now? Not worried about the outcome. Not worried about anything. Not worried about the war. Not worried about being without coffee. I ran into quite a sale on coffee that I enjoy the other day. They're not big packages, but I bought 5. But I don't need to worry about being in lack, because I will not be confined to this place, nor this light room, even with my 2 new lights that I plugged in, that I'm experimenting with. The iterations of configuration. Will you configure you to no longer be worried about else and other, about the world situation? Will you learn to be in love with you? Yes, you. You who are unafraid not, or might you be afraid of yourself, your shadow, your empathy, your arrogance, your insolence, your ignorance? Will you no longer be afraid of what you don't know? Will you learn to let and not hold on to the outcome that you expect and be disappointed when it doesn't match your vision? What is your vision about? Why are you having that vision? Somebody else gave you that vision. They gave you their words. And you incarcerated them. You took upon yourself to hold on to their words and generate a belief. And now you hold on to the belief that keeps you chained to it and your DNA of love not, but loss, or expecting loss or expecting gain? Or are you no longer holding on to the outcome? Will you let you be afraid no more of doing this? Just what I am doing. Channeling love. Channeling light. Offering you something you didn't know, or Do you know all of these words and definitions that I'm using? But not the syntax, the context, the glorification of, or the simplification of. Well, you see, each word gives you a different idea, not, or are you ideas no more enfolding in you that crumple up your brain or give you a reality of what to expect or what you want to have? Will you change your reality, the configuration of your DNA, your mind, your field? Your body? Or is it no longer there containing you? Or are you out somewhere else? Are you non-local me? Are you Meonics studying? To be the real me in your shoes that does things you never imagined with the love of love. Because love doesn't contain you not, or does love free you from all the expectations of mankind's mind. I ask a lot of questions because this is how leaders are trained, not. But this is how leaders who come to fruition and blossom in the things of the figment no more of your imagination. I eat the fig trees, not. Or do I change everything that you're wearing or every story that has formed you, that you have latched onto the words to conform you to it, so that you wear their behavior, you wear the expectation of the words, you interpret the words, you catalyze the words, not, or are you changing everything you generate this day? No more in fear will you live. Hurt will you no longer absorb into you, because you no longer let it. It's not pertinent anymore to your way of life, for your way of life will change now, not, or will you change every day with it? Or are you creating something brand new to be in your light room without fear? Without fail, you're being an option, because you are not optionating yourself on the open market to be designed by other people's words. We have coffee with love and design a new world, a new life, a new Israel. No longer isolated again, no longer dependent upon the U.S. or changing where you live in the skies of no one else. Or isolated are you no more, the trail of isolation going down. Are you never alone again? Will you love love and be it? in your shoes to you, with you being in love with your words. Will your words have a personality? Will your words let you be you? Or changing your words in your language, or do you know more than one? Or will you record in them all? Where you see language will not corrupt us again by the speaking of man's mind. Will you no longer mind the mind of man? Will you manic no more be the depression in? Or are you changing your laws of oppression? Or everything knows about the one Israel is among the skies of the born again, me, who do things not limited to the flesh again. So when I do common things, me about, I'm me in the common field of your understanding not, but mine. And mine pervades all with love. For a love in two shoes, I am. And I am is feminine, divine, releasing from you who think it isn't. For my words shall belabor some not, but the labor of other is no more producing men for your assembly line of religion. I am the cosmic classroom. Being the unafraid leader comes forth for you to be the leader of you, unafraid of you, and content with the outcome not, or are you no longer afraid? Associated with a certain degree of unexpectancy. Do you have any questions? You can write me. You can write me snail mail, Box 34 in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, USA. Today at least, or will I not be here tomorrow? Or am I? Or are you no more dependent upon me? Will you ask you the right questions now? And be afraid not of the answers of truth that come through your lips into your recording like this in new light rooms with new lights. And change where you record, in a park, on the deck, overlooking forest, or changing everything I've done not. But I yield to you not, I yield to me. To be love, who I really am. And love me first. I became love in my shoes that's now talking with me, to me, about me. For all of us to be the real you, regal and royal, in the appearance of you on many cameras now shall take place. the world's eyes upon you. For you love. You're leading not to an end with some expectation that men have given you. So there's no fear of being inculcated into you about what's right and what's wrong and what you must do to be saved from them. You see, this is a letting agency, not. But there's no agency, not again. For I have the agency of my will, not your corporations with. Or am I changing one today? Or do I hear from the IRS, or is it no longer there? Or am I speaking about Israel in the skies? Or are you changing what's here on earth now to no longer be afraid of what you don't know and what you're willing to die for no more? The gospel of other is no more creating expectations in me to be a certain way, to die, to have life after I die. For I am death no more creating in me, my world of, my skies, I fly now. And I need not your tickets to your southern borders. Or am I changing the northern me, or do I come through the lights of the aurora borealis, or are you not knowledgeable? Or will you have the knowledge of me in the light rooms of you, the cosmic classroom of you, where you're not afraid of learning what comes through your lips to study your words and create pictures of expectations, not, or living without law? Living without love, not again. Living without rules. Living with new lights. Living with new love. Living all over this world and farther, because you're non-local me, establishing classrooms everywhere to see you're the unafraid bee, the being of the unafraid. Much afraid went home. Or did you read the books of Hannah Hurnard? Mountains of Spices, Goats Without Tongues, not, or are you changing the lambs so that they no longer bleat in what they bleed in now because of war? Will you change what you have on this earth, the purpose of? Will you purpose to be not you, not again, or will you no more wear flesh with the expectations of other? Will you live your life now? And let love be love, and let love be there in you, your skies of the arrangement of you. No longer taking your DNA out of you, or will you be the arrangement of light in a coherent field of energy, one mind with, that takes your clothes off, not but your flesh, or are you no more needing it, or wanting to be seen in it? Or will you change the born again me? Or have I defined one for you many times this way in my questions to you to decide what I mean, offering you options, alternatives, design appearances, intangible fabric will you be? The mind of no other inserted into you to crumple up your brain. I'm no longer the brainiacs of your ENIACs. And I'm no more afraid of the possible outcomes that men would like to make me afraid of. I no longer fear monger here. I am the classroom of light. With new lights this day. Changing my light setup. Are you the light? Will you be the light of your world now? In ways, number one that has all the ones incorporated, not. But I change one now, this day, or do I change all? That I operate in the cloth of me, the corporation of me. Am I nonprofit, not again? But am I changing all that you know about the Lord? Or will you not be subject to it anymore in your law, of your land, of your thinking, of Israel in the skies? Now will you be born again to a marriage, not expecting breath to breathe you, to die in? Will you no longer have your death suit on? A sentence me of, or meonics, will you study and learn to be the faithful to you, with the face of God, or just the face of you? I am the simple face of me, an old man in Eureka Springs. And I go now. Here's to you to love me in your shoes too. And loving love, do new things with new people. And be afraid, not again, of this world's condition or of its faithfulness to sorrow. I'm no more the supplements of its income. I change my mouth, not. I set it free from how it's been trained to admire you and who have opulence in your eyes. I'm no more the brass and glass wanting of you your art works with. I change mine, and I'm the simple me holding on to nothing else. I love you all. I am my word. This is the cosmic classroom me, for you to be in your cosmic classroom too, creating the unafraid you of any lamb of purpose, for you will no more be desecrated on the altar of their wants to conform you to their image. I take not their words inside of me. I know who I am. I speak mine, alone not, but with the heavens. and the heaven hears me that I am. Reverberating throughout nations now, not with your bombs, but I am sore afraid. No more of your tabernacle choir. I'm not the united in death, seeking death for fellow mankind. I am love in two shoes cutting him, and I love you all to be the powerful you. In love with love. Be the classrooms of love now, starting in your country. And see the unfaithful not again having power over you, but be the faithful to love and love her, enjoy her, understand her voice, and be the willingness to be her. I am what I am, in the field of no other controlled by. I love you. Good day. Let love be among you, walking in your shoes, holding on to your outcomes, not again. Let no expectation divorce you from reality, for the reality of you is no more limited by your 13th floor, even though you can walk in it sometimes and be not afraid. I have told you much, and I am an old man, almost 75. And I have learned much, and I am imparting it to you. Not, or am I letting? What do you embrace? No more the expectations of other. No more live by the designs that other people have given you. Design a new race. I have light. Light beings announce the love now. And you will not be afraid if you know the light, not, but you have become it, because you have become your word. And the energy of the frozen chosen who chose themselves to be separate in their isolation and worship another will no longer be here in power. I removed their power knot. They removed their own lampstand from them, so they saw in the dark only. But I am no more the darkness of their light, nor do I carry their seed. I am the cosmic me, unafraid of all joy. And the opulence of mankind will no more tempt me to be in their meritocracy. I love you all. I go now. The Cosmic Classroom, Theodore Cottingham in Eureka Springs. Open up your cosmic classroom and be not afraid of what you will learn. If you will be the real me, the cosmic me, the unafraid me, the cantankerous me no more, but one who uses your vocabulary differently. No longer be the expectation of others solidified in them. Let no one else design your flesh, your spirit, your mind, your words. Be the original thinking me without the thought that derails you again. I'm ruby on red, not I'm love in place, or am I in motion? You see, I ask questions of the leaders to lead now. Lead yourselves first and be denied no more by you, the angel that keeps you out of your promised land. Be Israel on high and understand subjection no more to flesh. Record your words when you channel, and be not afraid of what you listen to. Learn to discern. Learn to love your words, to love the energy and not be afraid of it, that changes this world, not but creates a new one. Or does it do both and? Are you creating you again? And in this field of joy, are you no more remaining in your misery? Will you no longer commiserate with others? Will you be the mystic knot? Will you be the majestic? And crown the life of one in your shoes to love each other equally. And when you love each other equally, you won't want to go to war with them, for you will not desecrate their systems nor take the food off of their table. Your arrogance will no longer be here, but I am. And I am not afraid of my words, because I have recorded them like this for years, and I channel in the cosmic classrooms. I open up everywhere for the unafraid to be unafraid of your power, your might, and your arrogance. And your belligerence will no more entrain my people to enjoy poverty. My name is Theodore N. Oathnot. My name is Theodore. In humility I lead. And I use words like I want to. And your words do not fashion me again. Let there be light that incarcerates me. I'm no longer the first letter of your Genesis, your book, your law, your Bible, your thought process. I am inventing mine not, but I'm turning over the tables. And love will love love, and love will love law no more, nor the profits from your corporations. I have said much. And I love you to say much too. In your light rooms, where light prevails, prevalent, immanent, radiates, will you radiate something now, non-locally, and be no more afraid of your marriage to breath or to life in the flesh? Will you expect no outcome that anyone else has given you? Will you originate the truth of you and be the truthful to each other, loving love, planting love, and being the trees of life that exonerate life to be loved infinitely, the immortal us? No longer shedding your skin, or will you no more wear the snake of you in your mind, a forked tongue with? Will you see the devil not? Will you see you in your power in the Garden of Eden, in your cosmic classroom this day, to be unafraid of what you learn, unafraid of what you speak, unafraid of what comes through your lips when you surrender, to know this is not the real reality of existence. This is a substrate of your law, but law will no more control the substrate of us. Or are we graduating now into something else, into the classrooms of joy. Will you begin your matrimony not the process of, will you begin the process of entering your cosmic classroom to no longer call it the bell of the unafraid? Or are you ringing those bells? Will you change the colors of you? And know every color of every spectrum because you're the full energy palette. Expect no one else to give you amnesty. For we are no longer controlled by the opinions of man, nor their laws to conscript us into this war with flesh. Flesh will not rule us again in our body because we are light in the light rooms, the cosmic classrooms of one, having coffee with love, rejoicing in the simplicity of being one, the minimalistic not? Or are you holding on not to a bunch of stuff again, a bunch of junk in your DNA? The androids with not, or are you changing your robots, your AI? Or were you AI fashioned by someone else, something else, another time, a place far away in another galaxy? Not, or are you going to find yours now? No longer inside of you, outside of you. Are you no longer afraid of what you don't know? Will you be the knowledge of purpose to find out? To be the light in your shoes and love law no more, nor live by the expectations that someone else has given you to be. Be your own man, not. Be your own Lord, not. Be love in your two shoes. And when you love each other, care for the sick and dying, not, or will you heal them all. And feed the 5,000. Don't look to me. Look in your mirror and ask you the hard questions. Ask you the right questions and let you be afraid no more of the answers that you didn't expect. Don't hold on to your law. Don't hold on to the associated outcome, the expectation of the creation, of you creating it in your own mind to be right. Let go of your expectation. Be love who loves everybody. Every Negro, every Asian, every African, every Indian. Let love apply. Let love permeate. And let love guide. Let love speak. And let love drench you with the awareness that it's really you who create it, who choose well. Adore love and be her in your body and without it, seamlessly. That's the one I am. This is what Meonics is about. Love in place, in motion. Activating love everywhere on this planet and farther. My genes are no more frozen by your regimes. I'm not the government of choice, for I choose well. I got rid of my soul and all that confiscated me in it to condemn me. I no more went to hell. I took hell out of me because I was it, because I was fabricated in it? Or is this not hell anymore? Your joy with. Are you emptying hell? Will you no longer be afraid of the fear of man, fear of God, fear of devils, fear of Satan, fear of law, fear of loss, fear of the outcome? What if, what if, what if? Be the real you, in love with love. Wow, 46 minutes. You know who I am? Where I am. And you know how I speak. Surrenderedly. In the light rooms of me. Be no more the wired up Congress of other. I'm no more the collection of you your devices with. I change it all so that you speak with love, light, and joy across all centuries. And eons will be perishing no more if you in your light rooms rejoice with love. Because love conquers all not. Love rejoices with love. And when love is set free, many angels rejoice. And the governments that wanted other will not be here. For I am Love in Two Shoes Cottingham, inviting you to be Love in Two Shoes in your cosmic classroom too. Enjoy one, be one, the real you. No longer thinking you're to suffer. No longer thinking that you must appease a God or obey the demands of a Lord God of other. Be the original you. I love you. I kind of like you. I think you're great. Just the way you are. When you know who you really are. The angels rejoice now in loving you. And be not afraid of what you learn in your cosmic classroom. Be the original you. Hold on to no outcome other. Let her be love in your shoes, the feminine divine. And have a womb for your words so that the energy of perfect, unconditional love flows from your lips, through your lips, to create other classrooms of joy along the line of faith not, but the face of one who is intangible no more, it uses yours. Because you become it, that you are one of the I am. You were never separate and isolated. So now be who you really are. Gosh, I've explained much. Almost 9:30. I'm going to play pickleball. I'm a common old guy, and I sure enjoy playing pickleball. I used to love playing racquetball. I still would, but we don't have a court in Eureka. But we have some great friends in Eureka. We do? You're here too? Oh. Where do you live? In the skies. Ah, got it. So no matter what your clothes look like, no matter where you live, be the intangible me, no longer destroyed by you. Be in the classroom of love this day. I go. Thank you for sharing this time. Love these words. Love yours. Release them and learn from the unafraid you. And let the cosmic you be freed to teach you to be. I am one of many ones. That's what Israel is among the skies of the unafraid, unplugged me. See ya. Good day, love. I love you all. See you later.